Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to create some really cool animations using only HTML and CSS. Before we start, if you are new to this channel, in this channel I try to teach you code so that you can enhance your skills, so that you can earn more money either by getting a better job or starting a freelancing career and achieve financial freedom. I post new videos every single day, so if that's something you're interested in, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the bell notification icon so that you won't miss any videos. With that said, let's dive right in. First, we need to create a folder. I already have it right here, CSS Animation. Now I'm gonna go to my text editor, in my case it's brackets, and I'm gonna open that folder. I'm gonna go to desktop, right here, select folder. Let's create the index.html file, save it, index.html, and the style.css. Let's go the basic structure, give it a title. Let's link the CSS file using the link element, style.css. Now let's quickly code the HTML. It's really simple. We're gonna need a div with a class of container, and inside that div we're gonna put another div and give it a class of box, and below that h1 CSS Animation Tutorial, and we're gonna put a paragraph as well, lorem 40. Okay, and let's put a button so that I can show you that too. A href equals classic alku btn. I'm sorry, our link that we're gonna style as a button. Alright, the HTML is done. Now let's move on to the CSS. First, let's give it some basic styling. Margin 0, padding 0, font size 15 pixels, line height 1.5, font family Arial, Helvetica, and sans serif. Background color, we'll give it some gray, 333. The color of the text will be white, and overflow hidden. Okay, now let's first take a look in the browser. Open the file. Okay, we have some styling to do. First, the container class. Container width 80%, margin left 10%, overflow hidden, text align center, and height 100 VH. Let's take a look. Okay, that looks a lot better, doesn't it? Now let's style our box class. I mean the element with the class of box. Dot box, height 100 pixels, width 100 pixels, background color 860101, margin top 60 pixels, float left. We're gonna give it an absolute position, and let's place it left 32%. And now animation, we'll call it box, animation duration, let's say 2 seconds, and animation fill mode forwards. Let's take a look in the browser. Okay, we still have some stuff to do. Let's move on to the H1 element. So H1, margin top 75 pixels, padding left 140 pixels, font size, we'll give it 300%. And let's create the animation for this one as well. Sorry about that. So animation, we'll call it heading. Animation duration 1 second this time, and animation fill mode forwards. Let's look in the browser. Okay, it looks better, right? Let's continue. We'll style the P element. So P, width 50%, margin left 25%, margin top 60 pixels, and the animation, we'll call it paragraph. The duration, animation duration 2 seconds, and animation fill mode forwards. Okay, it looks alright. Now we have the link. So we gave it a class of btn. I'm gonna go ahead and make this larger. Okay, display inline block. Let's make some space here. Color, the same color, 860101. Text decoration, none. We're gonna give it a border of 1 pixel solid, the same color. Some padding, 10 pixels top and bottom, and 20 pixels left and right. Font weight, we're gonna make it bold. Font size, we're gonna give it 130%. Border radius, we're gonna put a high value, 200 pixels. This will give us some round corners. Width 30%. Opacity, we're gonna need to put it to 0, but for now I'm gonna comment this out. And now the animation, let's call it btn. The duration 1 second, and we're gonna give it a delay of 1.5 seconds. The animation fill mode forwards. Let's see. Oh, so now you can see this is a really nice button, right? Okay, now we're gonna start creating the animations. And first, let's start with the heading. We're gonna use keyframes. Heading. Now, 0% transform. Translate Y minus 2000 pixels, and 100% transform translate Y 0 pixels. And what this does, the percentage is in relation to the time. So if this animation duration is 1 second, 0% it has 0, and 100% is at 1 second. If it was 30% like this, it would be at 0.3 seconds. That thing will happen. And what happens here is the tile will come from above, and it will drop down, as you'll see. Yeah, let's take a look. As you can see, if we refresh, So first we give it minus 2000 pixels on the y-axis, so it's above the screen, we can see it, and then it comes to the initial positions of 0 pixels, so it comes from above. Okay, I hope it was clear. If not, ask me in the comments below. Okay, let's move on to the box. This is a little more complex. Keyframes, box at 0%, transform, translate X this time, so it will come from the left, minus 1000 pixels, 50%, transform, translate X, 0 pixels. Let's take a look first. Okay, and now we're gonna give this some more animations. At 60%, border radius 0, 0, 0, 0. You'll see immediately. And let's copy this a few times. 70, 80, 90, and 100. At 70%, we're gonna give it 50% and 0 in the other ones. At 80%, the first two we're gonna put it, and it will round the corners on the top, right, bottom, left. This is the order. So here only on the top. Actually, it's top left, top right, bottom left. You'll see in the example. At 90%, we're gonna put the first three. 50%. Oh, sorry about that. 50%, and at 100%, all three corners will be round. You'll see that they will get round one at a time. Let's see if it works. And as you can see, it becomes a circle. The corners round from starting from top left, top right, bottom left. Bam, 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 bam. Pretty cool, right? It comes from the left, then it turns to a circle. Okay, now let's do the paragraph, shall we? The same thing. Keyframes, paragraph, at 0%, transform, translate, translate Y, 1000 pixels, and at 100%, transform, translate Y, 0 pixels. So this will come from down, up, from below. Let's see. As you can see, it comes from below and gets to its original place. And now we just have to do the button. So I mean the link styled as a button. Keyframes, BTN, that's what we called it. At 0%, the opacity is 0, and at 100%, the opacity is 1, so it would kind of appear. But first, you see it doesn't work quite well, because remember, we need first to have this set to 0. And now, as you can see, after, it fades in. It appears after the other elements get to their place. But I'm gonna do something more. I'm gonna give the button another cool effect, and I'm gonna use BTN hover, transform, rotate Y 180 degrees, and if we hover over it after it appears, you're gonna see, oh, you know what, that's not what was supposed to happen. Let me see. Okay, what happened is I think we need to get transition property, transform, and transition duration 1 second, and now it should work. There you go. You see this nice effect? So as you can see, this is a pretty cool animation. Alright, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like, comment below if you have any questions, or suggest the topic for the next video. I make a video every single day, so be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification icon so that you don't miss any videos. I will put the link to the source code for these files in the description, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.